Shabbat Shalom, everyone. How are you? Do you remember where the Israelites are? That's right, they're in Egypt. And what has happened to them there? Yes, the Egyptians have made them slaves. And who is God sending to draw them out of slavery? Yes, Moshe. Moshe, whose name means to draw. And who is Adonai going to send with Moshe? Yes, his brother Aaron, Aharon. Let's hear what he says. Therefore, say to the Israelites, I am the Lord, Hashem, and I will bring you out from under the yoke of the Egyptians. I will free you from being slaves to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and with mighty acts of judgment. We're going to see those judgments, those plagues today, but not all of them. We'll finish the story next week. But in today's Torah portion, let's see what happens. In chapter 7, then Adonai said to Moshe, see, I have made you like God to Pharaoh, and your brother Aharon will be your prophet. You are to say everything I command you, and your brother Aharon is to tell Pharaoh to let the Israelites go out of his country. But I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and though I multiply my miraculous signs and wonders in Egypt, he will not listen to you. Wow, that's something we're going to watch today as we read about the plagues. Watch what happens to Pharaoh's heart, because it can teach us about our own. We need to pay attention to the mighty acts of Hashem. In chapter 7, verse 8, Adonai said to Moshe and Aharon, when Pharaoh says to you, perform a miracle, then say to Aharon, take your staff and throw it down before Pharaoh, and it will become a snake. Pharaoh then summoned wise men and sorcerers, and the Egyptian magicians also did the same thing by their secret arts. Each one threw down his staff, and it became a snake. But Aharon's staff swallowed up their staffs. Yet Pharaoh's heart became hard, and he would not listen to them, just as Hashem had said. Then Hashem said to Moshe, Pharaoh's heart is unyielding. The Lord, the God of the Hebrews, say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has sent me to say to you, let my people go, that they may worship me in the desert. Now that is very important. Adonai does not just bring us out of slavery. He brings us out for a reason. What is that reason? To worship him. That's right. So when we are freed, he doesn't free us to go do whatever it is that we want. He frees us to worship him. Let's remember that. Let my people go so that they may worship me in the desert. But until now, you have not listened. This is what Hashem says. By this you will know that I am the Lord. With the staff that is in my hand, I will strike the water of the Nile, and it will be changed into blood. The fish in the Nile will die, and the river will stink. The Egyptians will not be able to drink its water. Did Pharaoh believe in Adonai when he saw that miracle? No, because the Egyptian magicians did the same things by their secret arts, and Pharaoh's heart became hard, just like Adonai said it would. 7 days later, Adonai said to Moshe, go to the Pharaoh and say to him, let my people go so that they may worship me. If you refuse to let them go, I will plague your whole country with frogs. Was Pharaoh convinced? No, he hardened his heart. Then Adonai said to Moshe, tell Aharon, stretch out your staff and strike the dust of the ground, and throughout the land of Egypt the dust will become gnats. The magician said to Pharaoh, this is the finger of God. But Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he would not listen, just as Adonai had said. Then Adonai said to Moshe, get up early in the morning and confront Pharaoh as he goes to the water, and say to him, "Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you do not let my people go, I will send swarms on you and your officials, on your people, and into your houses." Swarms. Now, if you're reading a Christian Bible, it might say flies. If you're reading a Jewish Bible, it might say a mixture of animals. The actual word means mixture. We don't know exactly what the mixture was, but it was definitely a horrible, swarming mixture of something. Was Pharaoh convinced? No. Pharaoh hardened his heart, and he would not let the people go. The fifth plague, Adonai, the God of the Hebrews, says, "Let my people go, so that they may worship me. If you refuse, the hand of the Lord will bring a terrible plague on your livestock in the field, on your horses and donkeys and camels, and on your cattle and sheep and goats." Was Pharaoh convinced? No. Pharaoh's heart was unyielding, and he would not let the people go. So Adonai said to Moshe and Aharon, "Take handfuls of soot from a furnace and have Moshe toss it into the air in the presence of Pharaoh. It will become fine dust over the whole land of Egypt, and festering boils will break out on men and animals throughout the land." Was Pharaoh convinced? No. Adonai hardened Pharaoh's heart, and he would not listen to Moshe and Aharon, just as Hashem had said to Moshe. Therefore, at this time tomorrow, Adonai is going to send the worst hailstorm that has ever fallen on Egypt from the day it was founded till now. When Moshe stretched out his staff toward the sky, Adonai sent thunder and hail, and the lightning flashed down to the ground. So Pharaoh summoned Moshe and Aharon, and he said, "This time I have sinned. The Lord is in the right, and my people are in the wrong. Pray to the Lord, for we have had enough thunder and hail. I will let you go. You don't have to stay any longer." Did he mean it? No, he didn't mean it. When Pharaoh saw that the rain and hail and thunder had stopped, he sinned again. He and his officials hardened their hearts. So Pharaoh's heart was hard, and he would not let the Israelites go, just as Adonai had said through Moshe. Next Shabbat, we'll find out the rest of the story. Shabbat Shalom.